Hey everyone, um, coming to you from the paint studio. One of the other dancers is in the dance studio, and I thought you might want to hear me while I talk. So, found a lovely art studio here, empty, and it's set up amazingly. And I have lights and easel, great tripod. This week. So, crazy week. I've been in rehearsals all week, 6 days a week. Opening night is Thursday. I'm a little nervous. This is a brand new written show, so a lot of it, the process wasn't just coming in and learning your lines and blocking, but to be part of the creative process as the piece was written for us, and movement for us, songs written for us, which is super exciting. Also, a local Denver magazine, which is all about stuff to do in Denver, stuff going on, events, issues. Well, our lead actress got cover page, and that was amazing. She looks beautiful. It was a wonderful story on both the pieces that are going into the show, and yours truly got on page 10 in one of the pictures of the cast. So I felt kind of dorky, but I was like, oh my god, I'm on page 10. It was a validation for me. Like, I am a paid actor. I am an actor. I'm being recognized for my work, if not by name, within the pictures. And I'm bringing such an important show. I'm helping to bring this show to life with my voice, with my acting. Maybe not so much speaking parts this time around, but I'm on stage and I'm part of the movement and I'm part of the story, and it's so amazing, and I'm so grateful for the chance to do this and the growth and working with the amazing actors that I am. I'm learning so much. Every rehearsal is just like, oh, I learned this thing today, or oh, I'm getting better at that thing. And I'm working through a lot of my stage fright and getting out of my head about, oh, I can't do this because I'm doing it and I'm getting paid for it, which is nice. Not enough to make a living on right yet, but it's fun and it's validating. And sometimes I'm like in my head, like I'm this 43-year-old and I have no degree and I don't own a house, and I'm making payments on an older car. All of these things that society sets as benchmarks for success, and I don't have those things. So I have to remind myself that it was a choice. I don't have a degree because what do I need one for? I own 2 businesses. And I don't know, when I go back to school, and I will go back to school, I just want to go learn about the shit that I want to learn about, not take a bunch of classes to get a piece of paper that at this point in my life is not necessary for me to follow my dreams. I'm here, I'm sitting in a drawing and paint studio that's amazing, and if I wanted to come and draw and paint, I have access to it. My dance studio is down there. Yes, I share it with other dancers, but that's okay. Like, we work off each other. It was wonderful seeing her, this other dancer, her movements, and listening to her music and her interpretation. That helps me grow as a dancer. But I don't know, I went out dancing last night, thus the crazy hair. We didn't do anything with it. Don't judge. I was out till 3:30 in the morning with the time change. And I was dancing and praying all night long, and I loved it. And I was happy, and I was doing it with my family. I ate dinner with my family. We went out to eat together. And most of the day I was in rehearsal and I was on stage and I was doing what I loved. And I'm good with that. This is my success. This is where I'm at right now, and I love it. And maybe I do have some things I need to work on and some places I want to go, but I'm really trying to be present in what I have right now, because I've worked hard for it. And I have to remind myself that, yes, I've worked hard for it, worked hard through it. You know, I've made a lot of sacrifices and been through hell and back, but I am here and I'm loving life and I'm loving myself. I'm loving my body. I'm loving my child and my family. I like my work. I'm proud of my businesses, you know, and now to see myself in a magazine that's all over Denver. You know, it's like a Denver staple. You go into any grocery store and that magazine is there, you know, liquor stores, wherever. That's me. And it's me because I worked to get there. And it doesn't matter that I'm 43 because I'm still there and I'm still getting this respect from the people I'm working with and the director and the people who come to see me. And it's joyful for me. I'm such a joyful place right now. Life is incredibly hectic, and we have the puppies that are keeping us on our toes. And you know, tomorrow my dad has knee replacement surgery, which I'm not too worried about. I mean, I'm scared for him because I know it's a scary thing, and I don't want to see him in pain. But you know, he's in pain every day with his knee problems anyway. I just know the recovery process is really hard, especially for somebody who is as independent, strong-minded, and strong-willed and stubborn as my father. I don't know where I got any of those things from, but my mom too. But you know, so I know it's going to be hard for him and painful, you know, but I have a good feeling. I think this is going to be a good thing for him, and I'm putting that energy into the universe and you know, just getting ready to help him as I can. You know, if I would have had my choice, I would have preferred that they scheduled after the play run so that I could be more available to help. My mom just had some other surgery, minor surgery, that she's healing well from, but she's still not 100%, and so I'm worried about that, but I think it'll be okay. They'll be okay. My niece is going to be stepping in too to help, so it's just a great thing. Getting my daughter through schoolwork this semester is proving to be a little challenging, but at the end of the day, I can't do it for her, so I can just support her and make sure she has the tools academically as well as emotionally to push through. I'm trying not to think about my junior year that I failed most of. I think I passed Spanish 1 with a D, which was still enough to get credit for. Please keep in mind I came in from a household that was bilingual, not myself. Unfortunately, we were not taught Spanish. A sign of the times, but both my parents are bilingual, and so, you know, to pass Spanish 1 wasn't a big stretch for me, and even if I was only there 2 days out of the 5-day school week, which is kind of basically all of my classes that year. So I'm hoping that my daughter does a little better than that. It's been a rough start of the year, but she's getting there, and you know, juggling life and being a teenager. So sending good thoughts for her and trying to support her while she's supporting me and doing great with, you know, taking care of the dogs while I'm at rehearsal and spending more time with family and friends because I'm not quite available. I'm trying to be more mindful and present with her when we have the time to do that. I don't know, but it's just such a great journey, and I'm not perfect, and my child's not perfect, and my family's not perfect, but we're working through it, and hopefully the people that I'm able to support within my life too. I have some amazing friends, lots of great community, and just putting out the good vibes where I can and when I can, and putting out the prayers and the smoke, and I don't know. So thank you for letting me share like my joys and my happiness. If you are in Denver, please come see the show. It's called Chicano Power 1969. It's 2 pieces that are 1 act each. They will eventually be produced into full-length plays individually, but for now it's the 50-year anniversary for both of these stories, and the birth of a movement here in Colorado with the Chicano rights. And the first one, although I don't know what order they're actually going to be put on stage in, the first one, because that's what I'm in mostly, is War of the Flowers, and it's about 5 women. The leader, Lupe Breseño, who started organizing the floral workers up in Brighton, Colorado, trying to get a union and fight for workers' rights and better working conditions, time off, family time off. It was a really bad situation that they were in at the Kiriyama Brothers Carnation and Rose plant. And she organized the workers. They were on strike for 9 months. It ended with 5 of the women, one who was 6 months pregnant, chaining themselves to the gates to not allow the workers in peaceful protest, and the Weld County sheriffs came in and tear gassed them at point blank range. And that was the end of it. They did get some better rights, but better working conditions, but it wasn't as much as they hoped for, but it was something, and it was a start, and it was the women who led that. They taught their children to stand up and fight, and so it was such a great thing that these women did for 9 months, despite being intimidated and bullied and beaten. So I'm really excited to be part of that story. And then the second part, 3 weeks after that Carnation's, the gassing of these poor women was at West High School here in Denver, Colorado. There was a very racist teacher. They had been working to try and get him out, and it wasn't working, and the school was sending the students to Vietnam rather than allowing them to finish their high school diploma. They weren't recommending them to colleges, crappy books, not being allowed to learn and have equal rights as some of the other kids. And so they got tired of it and walked out. And Denver Police Department started using excessive force. It became a huge thing, but again, it was people peacefully fighting for their rights, and it was a birth of the Chicano movement here in Colorado, and it was a great thing. So I'm so honored to be a part of these stories, a part of these casts, the writing process, the creative process, to sing these songs on stage for the first time. Again, it's my joy, and I'm glad I can share it with you. Please come and see it. Opening night is the 14th. It runs for 3 weeks. And suteatro.org, or pick up your local Westward. It has all of the information. be well, guys. Let me know. Please tell me your celebrations. Tell me your joys. Tell me your struggles. I want to hear it all. Let's work together. Let's find our healthy. Love you guys. Have a good one.